Hey everybody, Sunday, back at it. Just a quick update. We're gonna get out there and test this thing, get a little fire going. Again, there's an idea just how big it is. I gave you the dimensions. It's 6 1/4 tall by 4 inches deep when it's in its stowed condition. Get a little weight on it here. Let's see. The stove, like I sent to Ron and Nate, was like 2.7. This comes in at, right at 1.9 or 2, and that doesn't include the little 1/4 inch bolt and the wing nut. And then I'm gonna probably do an ashtray for this one that fits in the stack when you store it, but it'll go onto the bottom too, so if you're in a dry area and all your hot stuff won't fall to the ground. But I'll have to fab something up that'll be new. So hey, let's go make a fire. Okay, hey, apologize for the darkness, but it's kind of been like this all day here in Northern California. Overcast, cloudy, finally getting some rain. So outside, got a 52 degrees right now, and got a little over 12 ounces of water right there. Got some ice cubes in it to help cool it down. Gonna get a fire going here and then do a boil test, see what it's like. So and like I was talking about earlier, here's that smaller stove. You guys can see the difference in the opening, so you can pack it with more fuel to not have to tend it so much, as well as get a hotter fire, hopefully. So yeah, I'll shut this off for just a minute, get it packed up, get some spark to it, and we'll get some coals in there and then some flames and get that thing on. Got this made today. This is the spacer for the top for your smaller vestibule, so you can use your smaller camp cups on there. So okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I got it all loaded up, and forgot to mention earlier, got a good cold beer on a Sunday evening. So got the fat wood in there and some oak that I battened up this morning, and we'll be adding some oak to it, and let's get it going here. There we go. She took. So that ought to take off real well there. We'll get it down to some good coals and then start adding some larger fuel that I cut up this morning. This is some split up oak that I harvested the very beginning of this year, so it's not quite a year old. So that ought to burn good and hot, and then we'll get that water on there. So there you go. Yeah, that's burning pretty good. So a little windy, but hey, fire is always good. I'm gonna be right back. All right, I added about them initial twigs, or what I'd call small, like kindling pieces, have burnt down, and now I've added a little larger pieces. These are probably what I would want to feed to it. These are I don't know, nickel, I'm guessing nickel width, maybe a little larger, maybe 1/4, maybe even that big around. But I got 4 pieces in there, and there's probably room for at least 2, if not 3 more to you know, it's a little beyond just taking twigs. So all right, I'll check back in. Let's get this going and get some good coals in there, and then we'll get us a rolling flame, and we'll get that water on there. I'll be right back. Okay, that's rolling pretty good. I added a couple more pieces in there, so we got a good flame going. I'm gonna add this ice water. The ice cubes have melted, but that's a little over 12 ounces there. That's an 18-ounce cup, so it's closer to 18. So there we go. We're on. Start the clock. Okay, we'll come back. I'm going to pause this and I'll come back to it once we get a little bit of a roll going. Okay, right at the 3-minute mark, got some bubbles starting to form in the bottom of the cup. Let me see if I can get this up here so you can see. So she's producing some heat. So I'm going to pause this again. Wait till we get a little bit of a roll going, and I'll be right back. Okay, back with you here. There you go. Can you see that? 5 minutes, yeah, there you go. 6 minutes. And it's all starting to come together. So we got a pretty good boil going. There it is. It just kicked off. So she's boiling full time. I'm going to pull that off of there real quick before it puts my fire out. So hang in there with me. Let's do this. So I'm guessing right about 6 minutes. So let me pull this off of here. But as you can see, I was boiling pretty damn good. That's oak wood. And it's not real cold right now, 57 degrees I said, but it's not a jet boil, but it burns on stuff you can pick up laying around when you're out and about. I have never done the boiling test on my little stove. The big one, I know it gets with the program. I've done a Dutch oven on that before, but yeah, so the little Nero, kind of digging it. Like I said, hopefully I'll be able to fab up some type of an ashtray, which will be a nice addition, you know, so you won't have hot embers falling on the forest floor if that's going to be an issue, right? So, all right, well, thanks for checking out the video. And last night I was a little premature and had to get out here and make a fire, but got her done here, and cool. Hope you guys had a good Sunday, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and check in with you later. If anybody's interested in these, shoot me an email. It's in my profile. I don't have any that are made now, but I got blanks that are cut up for at least the other 2 stoves. Not this one, that's the prototype right there. So, but I'd say it's right there. There's a couple little modifications that I want to make. So yeah, email me if you're interested. If not, enjoy the flame, and see you later. Happy Sunday.